In this video, I'm gonna take you to the birthplace of Bibimbap. We're gonna see all kinds of cool stuff. Let's get ready to rock, but the video doesn't start here. I'm gonna start the video with a tour of the Airbnb that we're in now, and then I'll show you the Airbnb that we're going to. Here's the tour of the place we're in now. That's it. It's a pretty quick tour. Haley, what do you think?
Oh, I cannot wait to get out of this place.
Haley's right. This place might be the least comfortable place we've stayed in since going nomadic. It cost 90,000 Korean won per night. We've been in here 2 weeks, but it's time to hit the road, and we got a special guest that's coming with us. There's Oma's little feet there. Are you ready for a road trip?
보여 안 보이는데?
Jeonju에 갑시다? Yes, we're going on a trip with Haley's mom.
Motorbike.
You know, the shittiest thing about this whole COVID mess has been that it's separated people from their loved ones around the world. So to see Haley and her mom reunited and to be going on this road trip with her is just so special. We're at Yongsan Station, about to hop on Korea's amazing train network. It's called the KTX. Our ride is about an hour and a half, costs 34,000 baht, and apparently these trains go fast. So this is the first stop, and this very train that we're on is actually been made famous by a super famous K-drama. Let me show you the first episode where they featured this exact train car. 저기요. 안녕하세요. 저는 크리스파커입니다. 같이 가자. Man, that looks like a really kick-ass new Korean drama. I can't wait to see episode 2. Maybe I'll just post it on the next video on this channel. Anyway, we've made it here to Jeonju, and our first stop is lunch in here. It's called Cheongdaun Jeep, the friendly house, and this was recommended to us by a foodie friend in Seoul. So I'm going to be leaving Google Map links so that if you want to follow in these footsteps and take your own road trip to Jeonju, you'll be able to find this place. We're just going to go in and try it out for the first time. 안녕하세요.
간 먼저 보세요.
What did you get?
임자탕.
And you don't know what it is?
I have no idea what it is, but this place is famous for it, so but why not?
So Jackie, what did you think of that place?
It's amazing. It's so good. It's like, again, remind me my grandmother.
And that's a good sign. Now, we're gonna jump in a cab before the rain really starts coming down and go find out what our new Airbnb looks like.
한옥 빌리지 근처죠?
그거 모르고 써야 되는 거 아니야?
All right. Another thing about that lunch is that it was classic, like uber traditional Korean. A good YouTuber, Korean YouTuber named Bibimbap, shout out to you, Bibimbap. She says that the word kimchi should be a verb, not a noun.
You need to think of kimchi as a verb, like pickling.
And that place kimchi'd the crap out of their stuff. It was so fermented and so pickled that it almost tasted like alcohol. Anyway, we've made it here. This is our new Airbnb. I'd say from here it looks like a massive improvement. As you step inside, you can see that immediately it's way better than the place we started at this morning back in Seoul. It's got a nice kitchen, really modern, good feel. This is bedroom number 2, and they have this floor mattress, which in Korea is called a yo. Very traditional, very popular way of sleeping for Koreans. You come back out here where you got Haley and her mom hanging out. There's a bathroom just over there. And then the other side of the kitchen is what would be the master bedroom. Really nice, comfortable bed, beautiful big TV. Everywhere has big windows. And then this place also has its own bathroom. And one of the weird things in here is that there's this door and it leads right outside, direct access to the bathroom. Then you come up here, there's a beautiful outdoor deck, and it's situated right amongst this hillside forest, which is really gorgeous. We checked in here last night, and we ended up going just a couple hundred meters that way. And it's one of the coolest little Korean villages that I've ever seen. It's really traditional, kind of this old-fashioned village. We just strolled around the streets. We ended up having an amazing dinner. Some of the food you get here is really local to this area and this village. There's an outside look at the Airbnb, and I'm gonna leave you a link to this place. I'm not gonna leave you a link to the first place because it's not really worth visiting. And on this channel, I only leave links for you guys at places that you should visit, and you should definitely visit this village. And this Airbnb is a great base to do it from. I'm gonna show you through that whole traditional town at the end of the video, but first, it's lunchtime. So bibimbap, this is one of the most traditional Korean foods there is. You find it everywhere. There's chains selling it at shopping malls in Los Angeles. And what it is, it's a pretty simple dish. Bap means rice in Korean, and bibim is just like mixed. It's mixed rice with a mix of fresh and fermented vegetables over top of it. And usually they put some sort of meat in. That can vary dish by dish. And of course, the magic sauce, gochujang. This place is right in the heart of the town that invented it. And the first known records of this thing were back in the 1400s. We're talking about a 600-year-old dish here.
Oh, we have a lot. Like we have kimchi, different kind of kimchi, another kimchi, and 깻잎 is a special vegetable, and japchae, of course. But you know, those stuff, these are not, I think that's eggplant. So it's very local oriented materials they use, and it's great. And their sauce is very special. This is a special pot to cook rice. Keep the rice warm, and it adds flavor for the rice. So you scoop up our rice into the bowl, this big bowl, and you pour water, just a little bit, and then
it's almost like a barley tea.
It's still boiling.
Oh, look at that.
Because it is hot.
And then it's like a crispy candy, and you save it for dessert?
Yeah, it's basically, for me, it's a dessert.
So some of the stuff in here, we got a pickled radish. You can see carrots, cucumbers. What's this one, Haley?
Beet?
Some pickled beets,
yeah.
some lettuce, some seaweed flakes, some bean sprouts here. So we mix it all together, and then we're gonna try our first bite here of one of the original bibimbaps. Just as we were digging in, the owner's sister came, and she mixes this stuff up with precision and with years and years of experience. And when it's done, it looks proper. Now this is the way to eat Korea's original. You can tell why this place is busy, lined up every day. Oh, is it ready? Mm-hmm. Get it on this, check this out. So now the tea and the rice is ready to be mixed together. It's almost like a crispy bunch of rice in a porridge that's got some sweet barley tea flavor to it. One of my favorite things that I've ever discovered on this planet is this. It's called Nullangji. And this place is just steeped in tradition. And we're here with Haley's mom, so I got an idea. We decided to come here to Taga Park to walk off lunch. This is a place where Haley's mom used to come back when she was a young girl. You see, this is her hometown, and I thought it'd be really cool to give you all the chance to meet one of my favorite people in the whole world, Kim Young-ae.
여기가 그냥 아주 완전히 변했어요.
It changed a lot.
몰라보게 변했어요.
I cannot recognize anything.
And what did you used to do back then? How did you have fun?
여기 뭐 했어요, 여기 와서?
여기 와서 친구들하고 노는 날, 쉬는 날 여기 와서 이제 개천에 와서 발 씻고 그러고 와서 도시락도 먹고 그랬지.
And what's it like to come back here now with Haley?
100% 막 기뻐, 너무 기뻐.
She's extremely happy.
Tell us a story. What was Haley like when she was a little girl?
예뻤어. 예뻐가지고 초등학교 때 남자애 데리고 20명이 와서 우리 집까지 따라왔어. 우리 딸 뒤로 따라와갖고 이 혜린네 집에 와봐갖고 좋다고 아이들이 말도 못하게 뛰고 놀았어.
And is this Haley's house? Is this Haley's house?
We're so happy to be spending time with you. And to those 20 boys out there who were after Haley, you missed the boat, fellas. She's mine. As we're walking out of this park, we came across this archery range. I don't know if you can see, way down the field down there is the targets. And then in this building way down there, there's actually guys shooting arrows. That's gotta be about 80 meters or 90 meters that they're shooting. It feels like we're right in the line of fire. I'm gonna get out of here. It's time to show you Hanok Village. This is Hanok Village. It's a part of this city, Jeonju, that we're in, and it's built and restored to be like traditional Korean way of life. As you walk around here, you see people wearing the hanboks, which is traditional Korean dress. You see all kinds of buildings that are gorgeous, and it's like taking a step into the past of Korea. If you ever come down here, definitely walk around here. You could spend a couple of days here. It's so big though that rather than walk, we're gonna jump in our little scooter here. So as you drive along the streets here, You can see what I'm talking about. It's super traditional. You will find some street food. It's a bunch of restaurants in some old buildings. It's a combination of bigger streets and then smaller streets as well. Right now, we're just driving on one of the smaller streets, all made with cobblestone. You ladies doing good back there?
Yeah, we're good.
So it's a place you can eat lunch, dinner, a ton of amazing cafes, pagodas, like the one behind us over there. Just stop, take a break, enjoy the scenery. We've been in Jeonju for a couple of days. It's been amazing hanging out with your mom, eh?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, masarangheo.